Okay, so no sooner than I post a video which I state that leftists will claim to speak for police officers, no matter what the police officers themselves may have to say on the issue of gun control, I find this little gem from the CSGB. The NRA is throwing a temper tantrum because the federal government wants to ban a type of bullet that can penetrate police body armor. Well, newsflash here. First off, it's not just the NRA opposed to the BATFE's proposed ban on the M855. And second, pretty much all police body armor, soft body armor, and pretty much all rifle cartridges will penetrate police body armor. So I don't know what your point is other than you're trying to fearmonger. But then you go on to try to accuse other people of fear-mongering. They say this proves Obama wants to take your guns away. Yeah. Again, you know what? I personally believe that if he could, and if you guys could, you guys would ban as many guns. Well, you guys would outright probably ban private firearm ownership altogether. You just can't come out and say it, because then you'd lose support for your cause. Because you know not enough people support you on that just yet. But they go on even further. In fact, it would not take away anyone's guns or even prevent any gun owner from purchasing ammunition for their guns. No, what it will do is add to the already ridiculous restrictions we have on firearm ownership in this country. It'll make 5.56 rounds more expensive due to the fact that other 5.56 rounds will be in more demand to replace the ban on the M855s, which, by the way, are a very affordable 5.56 round. And it's a step in the direction that they want, but this law in the end will do nothing to stop crime or save lives. But they'll go on to say, however, it will, however, save lives of police officers all over the country when they're confronted with heavily armed criminals. Well, not according to these police officers. And second, how many criminals you know use an AR-15? Yeah. When you look at the statistics, it's not many. In fact, the top 5 guns used in crimes in the U.S. are not chambered in 5.56. And here's where it gets really dirty. It would be tempting to conclude the NRA's on the side of criminals, but that would be unfair. Yeah, but that's the fact, is that you never chide any of your supporters when your supporters call the NRA corporate killers. Or you call gun owners bloodthirsty children murderers, or anything like that. No, the NRA simply wants to allow these sell armor-piercing cop killer bullets. Yeah, again, fear-mongering. You know, not to mention you're using loaded terms. But keep on with that, you know. Yeah, obviously that's the only thing you've got. Because maximizing the profit, you know, because in order to protect the profits of the gun industry. Yeah, I'm sure it has nothing to do with the fact that not only the NRA, but other people that are opposed to this ban simply want their freedom to buy that particular bullet if they want. You know, doesn't have anything to do with maybe the fact that this ban won't stop any crime, or this ban is setting a horrible legal precedent. No. It just has to be about profits, right? Because maximizing the profits of a multi-billion-dollar gun industry is far more important than protecting the lives of police officers. Okay, well, let's go on to the Officer Wilson. Officer Wilson protected himself. He had to use deadly force to do it, but he protected his life from a thug in Ferguson, Missouri, who tried to take his gun off of him. You know, the CSGB had some pretty nasty things to say about Officer Wilson and his supporters. You know, so that shows you how much CSGB really cares about protecting police officers' lives. And this is another one I wanted to mention in this here monologue or video, or whatever the hell you want to call it, from Shannon Watts. An assault weapon enables a human to shoot 10 rounds in 1 minute. Well, I'm sure that that's pretty much all guns there, Shannon. I mean, unless, of course, you're talking about muzzle loaders. And even then, you know, it might be possible for a person who's really skilled with a muzzle loader to shoot 10 rounds in a minute. I don't know. I don't shoot muzzle loaders, so. And, you know, I know somebody's going to sit there and say, but, you know, she really misspoke, or she spoke out of ignorance, or you're taking this out of context, you know. But the fact of the matter still remains that, you know, if she's going to lead an organization, she should that wants to talk about putting more restrictions on a type of object, you know, she should at least know what the hell she's talking about, you know. And not to mention that her and her organization straw man other people all the time. Not to mention that they take quotes out of context all the dang time. But no. But you know what? I say even if she did speak out of ignorance or misspoke, I think this is really her mentality. I think that at the end of the day, people like Shannon Watts, people like the people that work at CSGV, and people that work at Everytown, don't believe in private firearm ownership. They'd rather see pretty much all firearm ownership banned. They can't come out and say it. But a lot of them, I believe, at the end of the day, would prefer to see private firearm ownership banned. You know? Well, that's all I'm going to allow on this one. All right, y'all take her easy.